What up? What up, people? We back, man. We back like cook crack. Um, y'all know the funny part, man. I told myself, man, I was gonna lay off of the YouTube shit for a minute, but I had a couple busters, man, out there still making videos about me, still, still, obsessing with what I'm saying. So, that be my driving force. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all hit the like button. That should be my driving force. I'm like, well, look, at the end of the day, all of this shit over, women or black women, I'm like, look, niggas, and this is just my opinion. A lot of that shit got old to me. You know what I'm saying? It just got old and it got stale. Like an old bag of potato chips, man. I'm like, well, some of you niggas been online 5, 6, 7, 8 years, nothing has really changed, in my opinion. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas can say, well, this changed or that changed. The only thing changed is in the streets. A lot of you niggas be sounding goofy with Kevin Samuels talking points. I've had a couple women, this is a true story, and this is no cap. I had a couple women tell me, like, real shit, like, yeah, I was on a date with this guy, or I was hanging out with this dude. He was cool. He pretty much had the pussy, but he started talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of no reason. Don't even understand that the girl is digging you. Don't even understand she giving you flavor. But, niggas just started talking crazy for no reason. And I'm like, yo, man, that ain't no player shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you niggas got a bone to pick with life? Or, you niggas need your egos calibrated or something like that? Like, a lot of these niggas need help. There's a lot of mentally ill niggas online. I'm thoroughly convinced. A lot of these niggas is mentally ill, emotionally unstable and shit. You got niggas with sexual assault charges out the yin gang making videos about me. You got mentally ill niggas. You got chapped lip niggas. Niggas with excessive chapped lips. Excessive. You got bad teeth niggas. You know what I mean? You talking about real niggas that need real help in the orthodontist department type niggas making videos. And I'm like, bruh, like, what fucking legs you really got to stand on for real, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you coming at me? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna continue to say what I'm gonna say. Nigga ain't gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? If I was making content and I had 10 to 15 people watching, those are the 10 to 15 people that need to hear this shit, or they want to hear it. It really wouldn't matter to me, man. It just don't. If a nigga subscribe or unsubscribe or whatever, that type of shit don't keep me up at night, man. My thing is just the message. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the self-improvement life, but I know it comes in cycles. I know it don't happen at once, but I know that if a nigga really get his mind right, you can empower yourself too. To whereas though it's certain type of frequencies, because y'all know we do the frequency check over here. We do the frequency check. Zzz. Certain type of frequencies really don't even bother you no more, man. As you just mature, and not just in age, right? You just mature emotionally. You mature physically and mentally and spiritually. A lot of shit don't even really bother you, man. Truth be told, you can really see it coming a mile away. Like, oh man, fuck all that, man. I'ma just stay to myself, man. You ain't even tripping on it. Hey, you ain't even tripping on it, man. But yeah, what I mean? We gonna continue with the mission over here, man. There's gonna be another self-improvement summit, and that's a fact. What is it? January, February, March, April. Let's shoot for sometime end of April, beginning of May. There's gonna be another self-improvement summit. I don't know the specifics. It may just be. It's definitely not gonna be big like the Houston one. I'm telling you now, the one we had in Houston, definitely not gonna be that big. I'm thinking Dallas. I'm thinking Dallas is calling our name. I don't really want to hit the same city twice, except for, the DC area, but we hit that up about 4 times. But I'm thinking Dallas, man. I think in Dallas is going to be the spot. Dallas been calling me for a minute. Y'all hit the like button, please. I think Dallas been calling me for a minute, and that was already next on my list. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the West Coast. I think Dallas might be the closest I'll make it out there, and I say that because of demographics. My particular demographics is either, down south or, East Coast or something. You know what I mean? I got some Midwest up in there too, but really with the demographics, I'm really more East Coast, DMV area, obviously, New York, stuff like that. I don't have a large following on the West Coast, and the West Coast is very expensive, man. Everything goes up. The price of venues, gas, hotel, lodging, flights, and shit. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna throw something maybe in Dallas. I might plan for like 30 people. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I might plan for like 30 people and shit. So that's just how we gonna rock, man, and we gonna have a ball, man. So there's gonna be another summit. You know, like the Houston summit was big, but yeah, that shit took a lot of energy out of nigga, man. And it was a lot. So I think I'm gonna maybe cap it off, plan for about 30, and it should be it should be a joyous occasion, man. So y'all be on the lookout for some announcements and shit coming soon. So this may or may not be the last self improvement summit. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just all depends on what's going on. It's kind of hard to move around these days. So, but as long as we can keep it going, we gonna keep it going, man. As long as we can keep it flowing, Boogie, get you an assistant. I mean, it's not even about the assistant. It's be about, I can't be 10 places at once. This year, I got a little bit of moving around to do, and obviously I got to be here. You know what I mean? I'm here 6, 7 days a week, and so we can only be a few places at once. So again, it's just how it is when you're trying to nurse a baby, man. You're trying to, metaphorically speaking, when you're trying to build something, man, you got to be there to watch it every day. You can't really trust nobody with a newborn baby. But after a certain age, you drop your kid off at daycare. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But definitely be checking for another summit, man. And we're gonna do it big. We gonna do it big, man. So yeah, I can't be 10 places at once, man. You know what I mean? And but as long as we can keep it going, cause I was doing, man, it felt like we was doing summits like every quarter, every 3 months or some shit, man. 2 or 3 months. It seemed like I would do a summit and then start promoting for the next one. But a lot of things changed since then. So we all about self improvement. A lot of guys that came to the self improvement summit, man, they keep in contact, and they doing very well in life, man. They was able to recharge their batteries, and I think that's a lot of the issues with a lot of dudes, man. Especially when you're pouring out a lot of energy into people, and you don't really have nobody filling up your cup. Sometimes you just need to charge your batteries, man. And I'm down with that too. You know what I mean? It's like last weekend, man. I was just kind of burnt out, man. I just took myself out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I went to BJ's. Not that kind of BJ's. You know what I mean? Y'all thinking. I went to BJ's, man. I got me a nice steak and shit. Some asparagus tips, some mixed vegetables and shit. I had a little glass of wine, and I just unwind for a minute, man. You know what I mean? Every now and then, either somebody got to pour into you, or you got to pour into yourself. And I liken that to the self-improvement summit, man. Just a place where you can really recharge your batteries, get some good information, and just commune, right? Politic. A lot of dudes from the self-improvement summit be linking up without the summits, man. Dudes made friends. We done had proposals at the summit. People done got married and shit. I'm telling you, man, and I already had that feeling. I already made a declaration a couple years ago. I was like, yo, I got a feeling somebody either gonna propose or meet their wife at the summit or something like that. Both have happened, by the way. So you know what I mean? We just trying to expand. A lot of positive things have happened, man. And when we get the men and the women in the same room, it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going at each other's respectful conversations. Everybody there for good information. Everybody vibing. And then we go hang out and party a little bit, man. We pick a nice little lounge or something and we kick it. That's it, man. We, you know what I mean? Tip the DJ a little bit and just kick it. So I like the Self Improvement Summit weekends, man. It's a whole weekend. It's a vibe. Dudes be coming from all over the country, man, and we just have fun. And I always appreciate it, man, that they would even step out and spend their time with us. And it's like a little family, man. I keep in contact with mad dudes from the summit. You know what I mean? Chop it up, Instagram, phone calls, text messages, man. And I done met dudes' families. So, you know, it really turned into a thing that I really appreciated, man, because sometimes you just got to create that community. You got to create that tribe of people that's on your frequency, man. It's all about energy. It's all about frequency, man. You know what I mean? There's a flow of energy that flows through everything, man. There's a frequency. Like y'all might think that my shirt is black, right? This ain't nothing but a frequency, man. When the light hit it, you know what I'm saying? It goes into your eyes, then it hits your brain and it tells you that it's black. This ain't nothing but a frequency, man. I don't know what frequency it's on. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to measure the quantum frequency of the shirt, but that's just it's a flow of energy that go through everything is what I'm saying. So, you know, you gotta just find people that's on your frequency, man. And that could be a negative frequency, a negative vibe for some people. It could be a positive vibe. A lot of these niggas online are trauma bonding and shit. A lot of these niggas online are mentally ill. They got all kind of crazy records that prohibit them from finding a job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas need to put the microphones down and go to trade school. That'd be my proposal. Just being honest. Put the microphone down and get your fucking CDLs, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. That'd be my life advice for some of these niggas, man. Like, put that shit down. Like, that shit is a cancer to your life. I guarantee you, if some of these niggas keep my name in their mouth, if they just chill for 6 months, hone in, focus, they can really change their life. The black man with a microphone obviously is dangerous, man, and he's unproductive, truth be told, man. Now, if you can do both, then that's cool. You know what I mean? A lot of people manage to do both, but everybody can't. A lot of these niggas need to just put the shit down. Like, put the podcast material down. You know what I mean? Niggas up there setting up their bedroom for podcasts. And like, look, put that shit down for a while, too. That shit is a cancer to some of you niggas, man. The biggest woman in the red, the biggest person in the red pill space is a fucking woman anyway. You know what I mean? Like the little white girl, a little white chick or whatever, talking red pill shit. She done can't even got 1 million subscribers on these niggas. These niggas can't even explain that shit. How some of these niggas been online 6, 7, 8 years, and then you got a woman come right off the bat, get over 1 million. How the fuck you niggas explain that shit? And how content is not even that good. I know some dudes out there with like 2,000 subscribers with better content. She's not even a pretty woman. I find that odd. But you niggas be so thirsty for the red pill shit. You niggas be so fucking horny for it that you niggas done made the girl rich. You niggas suck. Them niggas need a mommy figure, man. Them niggas need to watch a Madea movie. It's a woman online, black woman from Atlanta. Her name is Good Game. Y'all need to follow her. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she do a lot of content like she used to. Y'all go check out Good Game. She be hanging with all the rappers and all that shit, but her game is fire. That's who these niggas need, like a masculine mother figure for some of these niggas, man. Because they don't really want to listen to no men. Obviously, they want to listen to the women. So go follow Good Game. You know what I'm saying? It might be Miss Good Game or Good Game something, but just type in Good Game. It's like a heavy-set black woman. And she real. And she give you good game on life. I follow her and shit. And the game is solid, truth be told. A lot of these niggas need to follow Good Game and have a seat. Take a couple seats for real. You know what I mean? Honestly, that's my opinion, man. Niggas trying to change the frequency a little bit out here, man. The frequency is low. The frequency is really low. Um, and that's just the reality, man. I don't really have too much to say about women these days because it's not about women. You know what I'm saying? It's not about women right now. Right now, for me, talking about personally, it's about changing the frequency, man. Changing my frequency and shit. Trying to attract different things or whatever the case. So, what you gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get with the program or you don't. Or these niggas can talk about me for the next 10 years. All right, man, watch me bust some moves and shit. I mean, you know, these niggas can do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what I mean? So again, man, I don't know. I don't know what a lot of these niggas gonna do, man, but they need to put the podcast equipment down. That's my honest to God advice. Put that shit down for a while, man. It's hurting these niggas, man. Real shit. Anyway, what else is shaking and baking in the world, man? Hmm? What else is going on? What else is popping? Dig? I mean, we talked about Dr. King this morning, man. That shit really bothered me last night. I said these niggas is finished. You know what I mean? We off that. We off the Dr. King shit, man. But that I had to address it. You know how them niggas disrespected Dr. King on his birthday. Yeah, Good Game Auntie. Yeah, that's her name. Good Game Auntie. I've been following her for like a year and a half. The game is solid. She giving you just game on life, man. Just giving you a few tools you can put in your tool bag for life, Jones. That's all you really need for real. I mean, at this point. At this point. Like you have some nigga out there talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? He a fake self-improvement guy. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Okay. So if I'm a fake self-improvement guy, nigga, what are you? I mean, that'd be my thing, man. Real talk. Now I took that live stream down from earlier. I said a few things I shouldn't have. Like if I notice that I might say something on YouTube that'll get my channel flagged, I usually take it down, and then some of them I leave up. Sometimes I might say, y'all know how I do. I might say a couple things, and they'll flag you for no reason at this point. You know, man, they itching to flag you, man. I just got my channel back a few months ago, man. I lost the whole damn channel, so I ain't trying to lose it again. So I'll take it down. So, if you watch it, you watch it. But if I keep it cool, then, I might leave it up. You did. No big deal. No big deal. But yeah, so a nigga say I'm a fake self-improvement dude or whatever the fuck nigga say, man. All right, if I'm a fake self-improvement guy, nigga, what are you? Do it better. If you think you could do it better, do it better. I'll support it. I'm going to support anything that makes sense. If it's positive, I'll support it. But these niggas ain't going to do that. These niggas ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told. Dude, but moving forward, man, all these niggas need is one mic. Man, all these niggas need to do is put the mic down. Some of these niggas need to put the shit down. Honestly, man. Like, put the microphone down. the podcast game is so oversaturated. I used to listen to podcasts faithfully. I promise you. I may listen to one a week, two a week, and don't even make it through the whole thing. I used to like Drink Champs and to the Kanye thing. I haven't watched it since. I don't even watch a lot of podcasts these days. I can't even think on none that I even watch right now. Um, so the podcast game is played out, man. Everybody and their mama got one, man. You know what you got to do to stand out? You need real money behind you for your podcast to really, really stand out. You know what I'm saying? So it's oversaturated, man. Podcast studios are shutting down because everybody's setting them up in their house. Back like maybe 8 years ago, if you had a studio with equipment to record, microphones, cameras, all that shit, you can make a couple dollars because they wasn't around like that. Now, it's just a dime a dozen, man. A lot of the studios, man, they turned them bitches into barbershops, man. Gilly and Wallow, I can't fuck with Gilly, man. I could fuck if Wallow had his own podcast, I would watch it faithfully. I can't do the Gilly thing. I think Gilly a bird. I think he a clown. It's my personal opinion. I think he a bird. So I can't even watch it, man. I think Gilly brings down Wallow's value. I think Wallow is the podcast. I think Gilly is a hanger-on. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a paper book version? My book Mirror Talk is a paperback. The Overcoming Your Fears is only an ebook. I never got that on paperback. But yeah, $1 million worth of game. Oh shit. Million dollars worth of game. I watch a few episodes. I just can't do the Gilly. I think Gilly fucks it up. I like listening to Wallow. So maybe Wallow will get his own thing one day, his own TV show. So I don't even really watch it, man. Most of these podcasts, they ain't doing nothing but drinking and smoking anyway, man. That's how Kanye got caught up. He got the nigga drunk. You know what I'm saying? And then these niggas wonder why that shit is fucked up. So you sit there, you got Kanye West knowing, he got some mental issues or emotional issues you got to deal with. You get him high, you get him drunk as fuck, and then you wonder why the shit went left. Kanye West damn near blew his whole career fucking around with Drink Champs, man. Had he been sober, I don't think he would have went in like that. He would have said something, but not like that. But you get the nigga drunk, well, we see the outcome, man. So a lot of these podcasts, man, they not really good. It's a low frequency, man. I'm like, you niggas can't even sit down without being high or drunk and just talk some facts. You can't even do that shit. I don't watch all the smoke. They on that smoking weed and shit. And I ain't got nothing against the chronic, but I used to watch Mike Tyson podcasts and shit, but I just got burnt out on that. You know what I'm saying? Tyson, my guy. I like Mike Tyson, but I got burnt out on the podcast game, man. I listened to too many. Joe Button need to be in a crazy asylum. Joe Button can't keep his hands off of women. Joe Button make a fool of himself. Can't watch that no more. I used to like Taxstone. Taxstone locked up for some senseless, stupid shit. I used to love Taxstone podcasts. You know what I'm saying? I watch a little bit of Joe Rogan, you know what I mean, when I can. I'm burnt out on the podcast, man. I'm burnt out. And then I had my own podcast for like 4 months and shit. I used to do it 2-3 times a week, man. I got burnt out, man. Gillian Wallow seen Devin and Mona as competition. That's why they got rid of them. It's a fair point. I think it was a money issue with them, though. Math Hoffa. Matter of fact, I lied. I like Math Hoffa podcasts. Y'all know, if anybody know, I'm a fan of battle rap. I'm a fan of battle rap. And old school hip hop. So I like Math Hoffa with the old school dudes on there. We get to hear stories we never heard. I like that from time to time. I think Math Hoffa got the best shit moving. I gotta give him his credit. Credit is due. I think Math Hoffa, he really changed his whole image for real. Truth be told. Honestly. So I like Math Hoffa. Dude. But other than that, man, I'm podcast out, man. And I'm burnt out on this shit. I'm burnt out, man. It got corny. When niggas' grandmothers started having podcasts, like real talk. When niggas' grandmothers and grandfathers started having podcasts, and when you got 7-year-olds with podcasts, it's like, all right, man. You know what I mean? I can't watch everybody's shit. Like, what are y'all doing? So again, you know, I be watching old boxing documentaries. Y'all want to know something about me? I'm gonna give you a secret. I like old boxing documentaries, man. I can watch them shits all day and all night. Like, I feel bad for any woman that ever had to date me. Like, I be feeling bad for those women because when I get into my bag and I get lazy on the couch, my nigga, I pop in an old Marvin Hagler documentary. Look it up on YouTube. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? Riddick Bowe. A lot of niggas slept on Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe was that nigga. I done seen every Mike Tyson documentary ever. You know what I'm saying? There's 50,000 of them. I like old boxing documentaries, man. The Life of a Fighter, man. Tommy Hearns really don't have a good one, truth be told. They need a good one on Hitman. Who else I like, man? Um, hmm. Who else I like? Boxing documentaries, man. I don't watch so many. Joe Frazier. You know, a lot of the heavyweights, Ken Norton. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Muhammad Ali. I just see. I like, and I'll watch them over and over again, man. I feel bad for any woman that ever dated me, cause I'll watch that shit all night, man. They be thinking I be wanting to watch a movie like the Titanic. No, babe, I gotta watch this motherfucking documentary and shit, man. The boxing shit, man. I watch it all day and night. Yeah, I don't watch westerns as much as I used to. I used to watch westerns and shit, man. So, you know, I can be boring sometimes, man. But the podcast gang, I got tired of watching this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at a lot of software development videos. Facts. Riddick Bowe versus Holyfield. Yeah, somebody jumped in the ring and shit. Nigga flew down from the Raptors, jumped in the ring. Yeah, Holyfield got some good boxing documentaries. I'm glad you brought up Holyfield, man. Holyfield got some great ones, actually. Yeah, man, the NFL documentaries, all of that shit is good, man. I be into the boxing documentaries, though. There's something about them, like the old school ones. Some of them shits be in black and white. I love them shits, man. I love them, man. So, you know, that's why I can tell you that the boxing game is dead, and Al Heyman has destroyed boxing. I can tell niggas that for a fact. Al Heyman is destroying boxing, period. I respect Al Heyman, his business acumen, everything he did. But right now, he should be fired. Showtime should get rid of this nigga. That's my opinion. The PBC went bankrupt a couple years ago. And they're struggling to get money for fighters. That's why PBC fighters only fight once or twice a year, a lot of them. At best, you'll get somebody like Tank that'll fight 3 times a year, but the boxing game is whack now because of Al Heyman. He don't want to make the fights happen because he don't have the money, and that's the problem. And a lot of people don't understand, well, why we can't get a Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence? They don't have the money. If they had the money, they'll make it happen. Right now, Terrence Crawford is 35 going on 36 years old, man. He's not a young man. I think Errol Spence is like 32. What they waiting on, man? 32, 33, something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they waiting on? It's going to be the same thing like Floyd and Pacquiao. By the time they fight, we ain't going to want to see it because PBC do not have the money. And Al Heyman needs to be called to the carpet. Everybody's scared to say Al Heyman's name. Terrence Crawford won a bag. He should get a bag. Terrence Crawford should at least get $15 million for a fight of that magnitude, man. Where the fight money comes from the gate. The fight money comes from the gate. And it comes from the pay-per-view sales. Unless you got a contract like Bob Arum has a contract with ESPN. So ESPN will front the money. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't do pay-per-view a lot of times. So they'll front the money. But they air it on ESPN. So there's always money out there for good fights, man. So Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence should get a big bag. That's the biggest fight in boxing. They should be getting at least 15, 20 million a piece, plus the revenue for the pay-per-view. PBC don't have the money. Al Heyman got out here, was talking that black shit, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the best thing that boxing ever had. We're gonna revolutionize boxing, and he fucked it up. He fucked it up. The only thing Al Heyman had was Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather kept him afloat because Floyd was selling fights. Floyd don't even really fuck with Al Heyman no more because Al Heyman didn't give him all his money. Al Heyman was investing Floyd's money. So, you know, why you think Floyd be out there fighting a little 16-year-old boy in Japan for $20 million? You know what I'm saying? So the fight game always been dirty, but right now, I'm telling you, Al Heyman fucked it up. And he gonna keep fucking it up. Do I watch UFC from time to time? I'm just a boxing fan. I like the UFC. I just never really got into it like that. So I don't be knowing these people names, but if it's on, I'll watch it or whatever. But I'm not like a fan of the UFC. You know, man. I'm not a big fan of this shit. You dig? Promoters drawing money from networks. They get a cut, but usually the cut doesn't make it worth for showing. It's a lot of truth. It's a lot of truth. Y'all remember when award shows used to be fun to watch? You all watch the Grammys, or you all watch the BET Awards, or you all watch the Golden Globes. Man, that shit is horrific these days, man. A lot of the entertainment is just oversaturated with entertainment, man. So you don't get that same feeling. You know what I mean? Like you used to, dog. You just don't. Back in the day, I used to like watching David Letterman, Jay Leno at nighttime. Kick your feet up, get a good laugh or whatever. Now it's just so many choices, man. You can't even stay still and watch the shit half the time. So you really got to be careful what you watching these days, man. Cause a lot of that shit is corny, man. Um, you know what I mean? BET Awards, I look forward to it. That got finished. Yeah, BET Awards been trash. They been trash. BET Awards been horrible, man. Horrible. The BET Awards ain't nothing but a big concert. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a big concert. They might hand out 3 awards. Rest of them performances. The MTV Awards used to be a shit. I can't even sit through an award show, man. Like this is crazy. So you kind of gotta find you something that just strike your interest, at least for a season, man. I'm gonna tell you though, a lot of these little hood movies on like Roku or like Tubi, they stepping their game up. I found a couple good little hood movies. Y'all remember back in the day, it looked like they was shooting the hood movies with a camera phone. I'm talking about back in the day when they had like Snow on the Bluff and shit like that. Nigga, some of these hood movies, they have really stepped up their game, Jones. And every now and then you'll find a gem. And there's always some bullshit name like, oh, she belonged to the game. You know what I mean? Always some pimp shit, right? You know, black man is obsessed with pimping. I ain't lying. There's always some bullshit, right? The black man has a pimp obsession. I'm telling you. But I found some jewels though. I found some good hood movies, man. Real talk. I ain't lying. Like, damn, Jones, like this shit was pretty good. I'll sit there and I'll watch this shit, man. And somebody said those TV movies. I'm telling you, man, them shits be good. You gotta find a real good one. I was watching one a couple weeks ago, and it was about a pimp and shit, man. I was just watching it and shit. The production was good. The storyline was excellent. The acting was okay. It wasn't all the bullshit, you know, using ketchup for blood or whatever. Like, they really did it big, man. And I was like, yo, they put some time into this shit. So I've been giving the independent movies another try. For real. Back in the day, nigga, they was shooting the hood movies. Man, y'all hold on for a second. But yeah, man, you gotta check out the hood movies, man. They really stepping up their production and shit, man. So, I not for nothing. Snow on the Bluff was pretty decent, man. For what it was worth at the time. Snow on the Bluff. It was alright, man. It was alright. It was alright. So you just gotta search around for something good to watch, man. You know what I mean? Hulu. Hulu. You know what I'm saying? Hulu put up some good shit. The Mike Tyson series on Hulu. The Wu-Tang series was good on Hulu. A couple other things. The BMF shit this season, I'm not really digging BMF this season, man. Last season was hard. Maybe the nostalgia behind it went off. I'm kind of done with BMF. I would like to see the last season of Snowfall, but it seemed like that's kind of wearing off. It's hard to find a good show, man. But I like Snowfall and shit. So, man, this should be hit or miss, man. You may watch one episode and then just move on. Yeah, BMF don't have the same flavor. Power, Jones. I think Power was the best thing since The Wire. I still watch Power episodes to this day. To this day. To this day. Power is great. It's a great show. I would say around season, I don't know, was it 6 seasons? Around season 5 or 6. Like the last couple seasons got kind of corny. But the first few seasons, I think 50 Cent wore out his welcome on that show. I think they carried 50 Cent character way too long. And 50 Cent is not a good actor to me. I'm sorry, he's just not. I think they carried his character way too long. But other than that, Power, man. Power was the shit. I wish the ending was different, man, because I thought Ghost should have stayed alive because he had another love interest. You know what I mean? Divorced the wife. Angela got killed and shit. And then at the end, you know, Ghost had some bigger aspirations. I think he found a new woman and they you know what I mean, he got clapped and shit. But I could never get into the Power Book 2. I watched half of it. I was like, I'm done with it. I was just done. It's not going to be like Power, like the original show, man. So I still watch Power to this day, man. For real. Prey on Hulu. I might check it out, Prey. But yeah, you just got to find you some good shit, man. Every now and then I'll stumble across something. But yeah, the whole TV shit got kind of whack. But every now and then you'll find a jewel. You just gotta hold on to it, man, for real. You know, Netflix is playing Rocky. I've been watching Rocky lately. They got up to Rocky 5 on there, man, so that's pretty decent. So, yep. I personally like political dramas, no doubt. I used to like the hospital shows like House. It was one more I liked. I liked House. I think it was one more. It wasn't like Doogie House or nothing like that. I forgot, man. Weeds was pretty good too. First few seasons of Weeds. So you just gotta find a good one, man. You gotta find a good one. No, it wasn't ER. It was another one, man. It had I even forgot the characters and shit, man. I'll leave it alone. It'll come back to me. But yeah, some of the hospital dramas was really well. I liked them. I liked them a lot. So I used to watch those too. Yo, y'all remember New York Undercover? Nigga, when I was young, you couldn't keep me away from New York Undercover, my nigga. No cap. For the people that know, It might have only showed on the East Coast. I don't know. I don't know if they showed it on the West Coast, but I know if you was from the East Coast, my nigga, you knew about New York Undercover, Jones. Real. My grandmother loved them hospital TV show dramas. I'm telling you, nigga, New York Undercover, they need to bring that back. For real. Fuck with that New York Undercover, man. They got it. They got it somewhere online, I bet. That was a good show, man. That was a good show. For real. What are you talking? No, I already said House. I used to watch House. I'm from Chicago. Me and my father never missed an episode of New York Undercover. I'm telling you, dog, New York Undercover was the shit. Martin Living Single, New York Undercover. Yep, I'm trying to tell you, Jones. New York Undercover. I used to be glued in front of the TV, man, watching that shit. In the morning time, I would watch I hate to say it, I watched the Cosby Show. I think this was around my middle school years. I watched the Cosby Show, and then I would watch what was the other one that came on after the Cosby Show? A Different World. I would watch that shit in the morning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man. It seemed like the Cosby Show was on like 5 different fucking networks, though. But this was back when TV had substance, man. Good, obviously good times. Excuse me, good times. You dig? You couldn't go wrong with an episode of Good Times and shit, man. What else, man? There was some joints out there back in the day that you had to watch. Family Matters was good too. Family Matters. Family Matters. Man, we can go down the list on the old school shows, but the new shit is horrible. It's horrific, man. It's disgusting. Make me vomit in my mouth. That's why a lot of these new shows only be having like 1 season or something like that, because the shit is whack. I tried to watch Station 19 with Boris Kojo. I think it was on Hulu. Shit is trash. I remember Sister Sister. You know what I'm saying? Parenthood. I don't remember that one. Keenan and Kel. That was a good one and shit. Yeah, that was my era with Keenan and Kel. Smart guy. I remember that too. I remember some of these joints, man. Nigga, Moesha was the shit, though, dog. And I kind of wanted to leave that alone, but keep it a buck, my nigga. Moesha was the shit. Shout out to Uncle Frank. That's my favorite TV dad, was Uncle Frank, my nigga. So shout out to Uncle Frank, man. Uncle Frank was a gangster, dog. You talk about a man? Uncle Frank was a real fucking gangster. Moesha was popping, dog. They had Fredro Starr on there. Like, the whole show, man. You gotta give it up, man. Moesha was lit. Moesha was good until the last season. Moesha was popping. I used to watch that in the morning sometimes, too. I used to watch Moesha and shit. What was that, UPN? I don't know if you were to the East Coast. It was like UPN, wasn't it? Yeah, Rock. I was a little ninja watching Rock and shit. But yeah, Charles S. Dutton, that was a man. Like, y'all remember Charles S. Dutton on, what movie was that? Menace to Society. They had Charles S. Dutton, right? And they was at the park having a barbecue. And then old dog was like, hey, Keisha, make Mr. Such and Such a plate. That nigga was like, a nice size plate, Keisha. Me and my homeboy used to die laughing every time that scene came on, nigga. That nigga stopped. A nice size plate, Keisha. I was like, yo, this shit is hilarious, man. Nigga Charles S. Dutton. But yeah, UPN. I think it was UPN was popping back in the day. But yeah, nigga, Moesha had them storylines, man. It was like, yo, you kind of grew up with Moesha for real. You know what I'm saying? The hunt is on. You're the prey. Yep. My wife and kids was kind of corny. I never got into the Wayans brothers. I'm sorry. I never thought none of them was funny. None of them. None. I do not think the Wayans brothers. I think the Wayans brothers are a parody. I think they funny on that level, but on some intellectual thinking type of comedy, I just can't. Nah. Damon Wayans. Mm. But that one show they had, what was that? With the like the Wayans brothers. That was alright. I give them credit for that. They came through with the Wayans brothers. But my wife and kids was corny. I just couldn't fuck with it, man. I'm like, yo, man, what is this? I think they tried too hard, and I always felt like that about the Wayans brothers. The Wayans brothers shouldn't have been on In Living Color. I'm sorry. They should have had Chris Tucker up on there or something like that. The Wayans brothers shouldn't have been on In Living Color. I never thought that they was that funny. Jamie Foxx carried that show. Jamie Foxx and Jim Carrey. Go back and watch In Living Color, my niggas. Go back and check it out. Yeah, Major Payne was funny. All right, you got me. You got me. I hear you. But no, real talk. Go back and watch In Living Color. Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx carried that fucking show, man. You know what I'm saying? The Wayans sister was kind of funny. I always forget her name. The sister was alright. I just can't fuck Keenan Ivory created the show though. He did. Wayans brothers created the show. I get it. I just ain't think. I thought, dog, if you go back and watch it, Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx carried that show. They was just naturally funny. They was just naturally funny. So that's just my opinion. Mad TV was kind of funny too. Mad TV was good. But they should have put somebody else, man. I can't do Damon Wayans. I just don't think the nigga's funny. David Alan Grier. Oh yeah, I forgot. David Alan Grier is a legend. I forgot about him. I just can't do Damon Wayans. Sorry, man. I just can't fuck with this nigga, man. What's going on, Gigi? I think the nigga corny. I don't think he's funny. I think he tried too hard. Jamie Foxx show was hard, man. When he was going at the fancy, and then he finally got her. I thought the Jamie Foxx show was funny, man. Jamie Foxx is a funny guy, man. I used to watch the Jamie Foxx show, man. Yo, I had all seasons of Martin on DVD when I was in Iraq. Boy, talk about it kept company, nigga. Every time I got bored, I'd pop in the... These YouTube niggas think they is. They think they Varnell Hill. A lot of these bums around with a microphone and a backpack and shit like they really interviewing somebody. Like they motherfucking the new Barbara Walters out this bitch. These niggas think they Oprah. They need to have a seat. Yeah, I think Martin might be the best show. Martin was a funny nigga, man. But yeah, these YouTube niggas think they Varnell Hill. That nigga said... But yo, Martin, man, Martin got me. Martin was the shit, man. Martin had all the fresh shoes on. He was fresh. The Biggie episode, the Method Man episode. Yeah, he had the rappers on there. And then you watch Pam with the fat ass and shit. Pam was looking, boy, Pam was looking like a piece of food, nigga. Nigga, Pam was looking like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, nigga. Good. You know what I mean? Pam, nigga. Shout out to Pam. Martin in New York Undercover. New York Undercover was popping. We already talked about that, though. We already talked about that. I always thought Martin should have been with Pam instead of Gina. You know what I'm saying? But all of them go back to the House Party movies and shit. You got to keep it real, my nigga. House Party 1 is such a classic. I don't know why they want to do it over. I'm like, yo, stop fucking up these old school movies. Y'all niggas fucking up my childhood, dog. Trying to recreate this shit, Jones. House Party 1 was such a class. House Party 2 was hard, too. Which one of them shits had, damn, dog. What was that dude name? It might have been House Party 3 or House Party 2. What was that nigga name? That made the nigga eat the toe jam sandwich. What was his name? He gave the nigga the toe jam sandwich. what was his name? Showtime or something like that. Forget this nigga's name. Somebody help me out, man. Showboat. Yeah, Showboat. Yeah. What was that? House Party 3? I think it was House Party. Because House Party 3 had Immature, right? I think House Party 3 had Immature in it. And that was a good one. All the House Parties was good, kind of thing. Yeah, Michael Collier. He played Showboat. That shit was funny. The dudes from 404. Yeah, man, House Party was the shit, man. But yeah, Jana, Pam, and Martin, you know what I'm saying? This was a good thing, man. Nigga, everybody did the Kid and Play dance, nigga. Your love is so good, but it ain't my type of hype, baby. You know what I mean? I feel like I should have been born in the 70s so I could have grew up in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 87. I feel like I should have been born 75 so I could have been around for the late 80s music. Cause that's like my era. You dig? That's like my era, Jones. Yeah, reality shows got everything out of whack. We gotta check the frequency on the reality shows. Low frequency, man. The frequency low. I was born. I'm telling you, man. I feel like I should have been born in the 70s. I missed a lot of good shit, man. A lot of good music and shit. Did I tell y'all Anita Baker going on tour? I don't know if I told y'all. She's going on tour this year. Get your tickets early, my niggas. If you want to go see Anita Baker, go check. She's coming to a lot of cities. Y'all better hope she don't cancel and shit. She getting older. But I'm going to go see Anita Baker this year. I'm getting my tickets early. If I'm further than like 5th row, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. Get your tickets early, my nigga. This might be the last time y'all can see Anita Baker, for real. Do y'all know Anita Baker got me through some of the toughest times of my life, my nigga? So, yeah, we fucking with the Anita Baker concert, man. I don't know if I told y'all that. So, but anyway, but yeah, it was a lot of good shows, man. But yeah, I always felt like Martin should have been with Pam. You know what I'm saying? And then they gave Pam to Tommy. But Tommy was kind of smooth, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when Tommy got on and his character started to come, you know what I mean? Tommy was kind of fly, man. Tommy was real smooth and shit, man. Rest in peace to that nigga. Yeah, yo, Tommy was smooth. He would take off his little glasses and shit. He'd like pick her up. Yeah, Tommy was cool, man. Y'all remember the episode of Martin with his mother was doing backflips in the church and shit? I'm like, yo, man, Martin showed classic shit, man. Tommy did have a job. He was a sub teacher. No, Tommy had a job. He a black male YouTuber. Tommy did have a job. We just ain't know it. He was a black male podcaster. He did. Walk around with a backpack and shit and a microphone. Real talk. That's the job Tommy had. He was a black male podcaster. Tisha Campbell messed up everything. No, Martin was getting too high at the time. Yeah, the Tommy Hearns episode. Martin was getting too high, man. You know, Martin was smoking that Sherm stick. You dig? That shit Martin never been the same after that incident, man. He was fucking up all his brain cells. I don't know if y'all know, Martin Lawrence is from D.C. In D.C., a lot of niggas smoke that wet. A lot of niggas smoke that embalming fluid. So Martin was getting too high. Like the last episodes, if you pay attention to the last season, Martin and Gina was barely in the same scene because they had to keep them separated. Martin was smoking that wet. Somebody said Tommy worked at the kids center. Man, Tommy was a black male podcaster, man. We just ain't know it. You know what I'm saying? Doing celebrity gossip and shit. Tisha didn't mess that show up. Nah, it was Martin, man. Martin was getting, y'all don't know, Martin was getting high, dog. That nigga was getting high. He fried his brain cells. Any nigga that you ever meet, and this is big in like the DC area, like smoking that wet. If you ever meet somebody that smoked that shit, they ain't right, my nigga. Them niggas smoking embalming fluid, my nigga. That nigga was smoking that granddaddy. He wasn't just smoking the L, my nigga. That nigga was smoking that wet. And it fucked him up. Hollywood, baby. Hollywood, man. Martin ain't been the same since, man. I'm telling you, man, Martin was getting high. That nigga had all that money. He was doing the movies. You know what I'm saying? That nigga left that, went to Big Mama's house and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Martin fucked up the show, man. Fucking around with that wet. Fucked it up, dog. I know he kick himself every day. Like, man, what the hell? They shouldn't have showed what happened if Gina got with Tommy. Huh. He said it on stand-up comedy. Run tell that I was on that ooh-wee. Yeah. Man, Martin was getting high, man. High, my nigga. Rubbing on Gina ass and shit. Like, he was doing a little bit too much, man. Fucked up the show. It is what it is, Jones. But yeah, dog, that was like good times, dog. It's like we got to bring back a good vibration. That was a good frequency. Here's my frequency meter. That was a good frequency back then. Like when you could sit down, like it was no cell phones, so you can really sit down and watch TV. Now niggas all on their phone and watching TV and shit, which is crazy. What's going on? But yeah, real talk, man. Back in the day, nigga, you can sit down with your family. Because these shows was good for family, too. Don't get it twisted. Your whole family can watch Martin. But you don't want your whole family to watch, you know, Love and Hip Hop or no shit like that. Watching Lil Scrappy and Mama D. But at the end of the day, dog, you could sit down and watch a whole show. Only thing you had to worry about was the phone ringing. Nigga be like, man, let that shit go to the answer machine, my nigga. I'm watching Martin. I'm watching New York Undercover. You dig? Man, they better not remake Martin, man. Don't even touch that shit. Let that shit live, my nigga. You got some things in life, you gotta let it live. Gotta let it live. Who y'all think was funnier? I'm talking about in their prime, because both them niggas fell off hard too. But who y'all think was funnier in their prime? Chris Tucker or Martin Lawrence? Don't start naming all your favorite comedians or Steve Harvey show. That UPN network, somebody should have bought that. Michael Jordan and one of them billionaire niggas should have bought that. That UPN network has some gems. That UPN network has some gems. I see a lot of mixed signals. I see Martin Tucker. Chris for the movies. I think Chris Tucker, but Chris Tucker didn't have a long run. You know what I'm saying? All right, Chris Tucker was funny up until maybe Rush Hour 2, maybe? Rush Hour 2? Maybe. He definitely was funny in Rush Hour 1. Maybe Rush Hour 2. You know what I'm saying? But again, I think Martin had a longer run because Martin go back to the house party days. And then he go from Def Comedy Jam to his own TV show. He did Bad Boys. I mean, did a few other movies and shit. Both of them niggas fell off. You dig? I'm gonna keep it real. And they just, you know, they just fell off. They're not funny no more. It happens, man. You know, I'm probably the only nigga that don't think Chris Tucker. I'm the only nigga that don't think Dave Chappelle is funny. Yeah, Malcolm and Eddie was good. I forgot. They need to bring back all of these old shows for a few seasons. I'll sit and watch them if I'm like not busy like I am now. I'm the only nigga that don't think Dave Chappelle is funny. I think Dave Chappelle is a good orator. He's a good storyteller. I think Cat Williams is funnier than Chris Tucker. I mean, I keep saying Chris Tucker. Dave Chappelle, I can't. I just don't think he's funny, man. I can't explain it. I'm sorry, my niggas. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm talking about Dave Chappelle stand-ups. Rather, let me put some emphasis on it, man. Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy. I can't, but I can watch Cat Williams, my nigga. Cat that nigga, dog. A lot of people sleep on Cat. Kevin Hart is not. Kevin Hart the same character in every movie. Y'all ain't noticed? Hold on. Let me charge my shiznit. Kevin Hart is the same fucking character in every movie, dog. I think Cat Williams is one of the funniest niggas out there. Like when people talk about comedians, like especially stand-up wise, I'm like, dog, Jones, forget about Cat Williams. I think Kevin Hart wore out his welcome fast. He had a good run. He had some memorable lines. Kevin Hart is literally the same nigga in every movie and stand-up. The shit got whacked. I'm like, yo, this nigga need to change this shit up. Somebody say Kevin is corny. See, Boogie, you not, because I think Chappelle is not that funny. I just don't think Dave Chappelle's stand-up is all that funny. The bar is too high for Kevin. We know good comedy because of who came before him. I'm tired of Kevin Hart. Yeah, man, I think Kevin Hart had a good run, very successful, but I just don't. I think he's a parody of himself. I'm like, I can't even take this nigga serious, man. Like, shit got whacked. All of the self-deprecation jokes and self-flagellation and shit. I'm like, this shit kind of corny. Cedric the Entertainer. I seen Cedric the Entertainer live. That nigga is hilarious, man. I was on the ground crying. Like, this nigga is funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, yeah, man. You know, stand-up shits, man. You know, them shits is like hit or miss for real, man. But I mean, Bernie Mac is the king of this shit, man. Bernie Mac was that nigga, man. So rest in peace to Bernie Mac and shit. He was that dude, man. The fourth unfunny stooge. Yeah, Kevin Hart is a parody, man. Paper Soldiers was funny. Kevin Hart was funny in that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was funny. Nigga said, I'm going to clap both you niggas. That shit was funny. Like I say, Kevin, they give you some good lines. I'm talking about Kevin Hart, that is. He'll give you some decent lines. But, again, the nigga just ain't that funny to me. I just can't fuck with the nigga like that. Kevin Hart and give us. Patrice O'Neal was mad funny. Patrice O'Neal was very funny. It was two different styles of comedy. I mean, obviously, Eddie Murphy, the king. I don't know if Eddie going to come back and be funny, though. Eddie little shtick at the Golden Globes wasn't funny. Eddie Murphy is a smooth nigga. But is he going to be funny? I don't know. Eddie going to have to get with some of these young comedians, man, and get the lingo. You know what I'm saying? He going to have to get the lingo down. They going to boo that nigga off stage, man. Watch. Watch. Real talk. Eddie Murphy, like, you know he's supposed to come back with a Netflix special. That's a lot of pressure. You know, Eddie the GOAT. Eddie Murphy is the GOAT. I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, Eddie Griffin funny, too. I'm going to tell you why Eddie Murphy the GOAT. I call Eddie Murphy the GOAT after Big Mama's House. The Clumps. The Nutty Professor shit. Whatever it was called. I always call it the Clumps. When that nigga played all those characters, dog, I said I had to crown the nigga the GOAT. When Eddie Murphy played like 6, 7 different characters, dog, I was like, yo, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. But all his movies wasn't good. You ever seen Pluto Nash and some of these movies are trash. But Eddie the GOAT. Richard Pryor did that first. Yeah, Richard Pryor did do it. Mike Epps is hilarious. Mike Epps is fucking hilarious. A lot of comedians got their style from Eddie. The character shit, Coming to America, I mean, classic. I say he was the GOAT after Life. Life was hilarious. Eddie Murphy is funny, dog. Eddie Murphy is hilarious. Vampire in Brooklyn. I think that nigga dropped a donut on that one, man. But that's like one of them like little, hood kind of classics and shit. Charlie Murphy was funny. Harlem Nights. Eddie Murphy the GOAT, dog. I'm sorry. Harlem Nights hilarious. Harlem Nights was hilarious, man. I never seen Coming to America too. Never seen it. Nigga, Eddie Murphy was the GOAT. The GOAT. But can he do it again is the question. It's hard for a nigga to come back. It was hard watching Michael Jordan in that Wizards uniform. Every now and then he'll drop 40. But it was hard watching Michael Jordan, man. Like, damn, dog, that's Mike looking crazy out there. My thing is like, what's the point of coming back? Maybe he need the money. Maybe the IRS on his ass. I know Netflix. That last Chris Rock special was horrible. I'm sorry. I don't know who liked it or who didn't. Chris Rock was funny back in the day. And this was before he got his wisdom tooth slapped out his mouth. Chris Rock couldn't do it. I thought that shit was a dough nut. I watched it like, yo, all right, he telling stories. Talking about his divorce and this. It sounded like a podcast to me. I thought Chris Rock used to be funny. Can these niggas do it again? I think Eddie Murphy gonna come up with some of the same issues, man. We done heard all the characters. We done heard all the different voices. What can he bring fresh? I'm talking about Eddie Murphy. He's not a social commentary. These days it's about social commentary. You got to be a social justice warrior and shit. What can Eddie Murphy do? Eddie Murphy wasn't even funny the last time he was on Saturday Night Live, dog. He fucked it up. He looked like he wasn't even interested. Boomerang, class. Oh my God, Boomerang, nigga, classic. That's one of the best movies ever. With a good fucking soundtrack, too. Shout out to L.A. Reid. Good soundtrack. But yo, let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean pie, my nigga. Do Eddie Murphy have anything new? We don't know. He's a creative guy, but we don't know. He's in the 60s. It's gonna be tough. I don't know, man. I don't know. Eddie needs a commentary podcast. I'll listen. I think Eddie Murphy should, because we don't really know Eddie. The only time we get to know Eddie when he was on Arsenio Hall show. But Arsenio Hall would fuck it up because he'd be laughing the whole time. I'm like, Eddie was the funniest nigga ever and shit. Eddie Murphy wouldn't get 2 words out. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this nigga, man. Arsenio Hall was doing way too much Eddie Murphy dick riding. Keep it real. That shit got uncomfortable. You ever see a nigga dick ride, Paul, so bad it get uncomfortable to watch? You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, man, I know that's your guy and everything, but come on. Real talk. So we don't really know Eddie. So Eddie Murphy could give us some of his life. He probably do some Charlie Murphy impressions. That's kind of funny. But we don't really know Eddie, so he can go that route. I don't think there's nothing else left for Eddie to do. That nigga gotta get real creative. Arsenio Hall was very geek. Man, Arsenio Hall was the biggest Eddie Murphy fan in the way. That shit was uncomfortable, bruh. And Eddie Murphy would just be sitting there. I'm like, yo, these niggas, man. Like, it's like one big inside joke when they on the couch together and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Eddie Murphy remind me of Bobby Brown. Probably the gap in his teeth. But all of them come from that New Jack Swing era and shit. But yeah, so anyway, there was some pretty good TV shows back in the day, man. They need to bring back the UPN network, man, where you can sit down and just watch TV. When you watch reality TV, you just wait for them to get drunk and fight. Yeah, back in the day, every movie had a soundtrack, my nigga. The soundtrack was the shit. I'm going to give you niggas, because I'm an R&B nigga at heart. I listen to hip-hop sometimes, not much lately, but I'm an R&B nigga. I'm gonna give you niggas a soundtrack that was hard. Wait Until Exhale, my nigga. That soundtrack, nigga, shout out to Babyface. I don't know if you niggas Babyface fans. Babyface is one of the GOATs when it comes to that pin game. You don't need no ghostwriter, my nigga. Babyface did that. Go listen to Wait Until Exhale soundtrack, my nigga. That's for my R&B niggas. That's for my R&B niggas. You know what I mean? We R&B niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Go back and listen to that soundtrack. You talk about a perfect album? Perfect? Shout out to Babyface, man. Babyface put his foot in that shit. He put his foot in that shit, man. No cap. Boomerang soundtrack. Popping. Excuse me. Excuse me. To keep it a bean, let me ask y'all a question. And I'm going to just ask the people, because y'all would know better than me. I think Whitney Houston was a damn good actress, man. When she wasn't, you know what I mean? When she wasn't. I think, and this is no rest in peace to Whitney and shit. She the GOAT. I think Whitney Houston was a damn good actress, man. I think she was way above. I think she was a legitimate actress for the roles that she played. Think about The Preacher's Wife. You would have thought that was Angela Bassett playing that role, right? Think about The Preacher's Wife. Think about Wait Until Exhale. Beautiful, slim, beautiful smile. She still had her teeth back then. Keep it real. Like I'm just asking the people. I'm just asking the people. Whitney Houston should have got some awards for her acting. I'm serious. She was a great actress, man. And that's hard to do. No, Beyonce was like, oh, that's Beyonce. Niggas was like, oh, I don't know about that. That's just Beyonce. But Whitney, you would have thought she was a seasoned actress, man. And it might have been a, you know what I mean? It might have been a candy. You know what I'm saying? She might have had some candy in the dressing room and shit to get her right. I don't know. Whitney Houston was a beautiful woman, man. She was like perfect. Like y'all ain't know Whitney Houston used to fuck with Jermaine Jackson and shit. Y'all remember that song? I wanna dance with somebody. That was all that shit, man, was about Jermaine and shit, man. Yeah. My nigga Jermaine was a player, nigga. Jermaine Jackson had them motherfucking women, nigga. Yeah, she used to fuck with Jermaine. They say Michael was jealous and shit because he ain't had no game. They say Jermaine was that nigga. Wasn't Jermaine the tallest one? Jermaine was the most handsome Jackson. I think it was Jermaine. But Jermaine had all the women. I mean, he finished now. He walking around with a slick back and looked like somebody ironed his hair and shit. But back then, nigga, keep it real. Jermaine had them broads, man. They say Jermaine was knocking Whitney down early. I'm just telling you what I know, nigga. I'm telling you what they said. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what they said. They say Jermaine was knocking her down early in the game, like before her first album. Jermaine got that. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine was on that and shit, man. Tito was a player. I'm telling you, nigga, Jermaine, what was it, Jermaine? No, Jackie was the tall one. Jermaine was smooth. Jackie was the tall one. Jackie Jackson. I think he was like the real handsome one. I gotta go back and like see a picture of them niggas, man. But I think it was Jackie that was the oldest. He was like really handsome and shit. Like no homo, but that's just the first thing. Like this nigga's very fucking handsome. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Jackie. Yeah, Bobby Brown was knocking down Janet. Yeah, I mean, Bobby was crazy. But back to what I was saying, I just wanted to throw that out there. Whitney Houston, niggas thought Whitney, nigga, Whitney Houston was fucking with Randall Cunningham too. My nigga Randall was on that early. Eddie Murphy used to fuck with Whitney Houston for like a season and shit. They used to rock out. But you know, ultimately, Whitney, she got with Bobby and shit, man. She wanted that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think Whitney Houston was a very good actress, my niggas. Like, and you can watch, you know, the few movies that she did. You would have thought she was very seasoned. Like, yo, you did this before? She was groomed, though, for that, though. You know what I'm saying? She was one of those ones. Talking about Whitney Houston. She was one of those ones where it wasn't much she wasn't gonna be successful at. As far as the entertainment sphere, Whitney Houston was the one. Beautiful voice. She damn near was perfect. Tall, thin, shaped like a you know what I mean, a model and shit. Not a black model, not with the ass, but shaped like a model and shit. Like Whitney Houston, very beautiful. Whitney wanted that Bobby Brown thug loving. Whitney wanted that crooked jaw Bobby Brown, nigga. Bobby crazy. Everybody died, but Bobby the only one alive and shit, which is the ill part. Definitely a die. I think Whitney, we talking about like pure beauty. He's a beautiful person. Like damn, a lot of women would kill to look like Whitney Houston and shit. But you know, she had some problems and shit. She was from Jersey, but of course, nothing but artists from Orange and Newark. Yeah, she was straight out. She was straight out of Jersey. Um, but yeah, man, we need to go back to good movies, good soundtracks, and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. I know you niggas gonna hate me for this. Not for nothing. All of that red pill shit aside, Jada Pinkett Smith is very, very beautiful. Like, keep it real. Like Jada Pinkett Smith, and y'all don't know the real Jada. Jada was different back in the day, like the late '90s. Jada Pinkett was on her like Queen Latifah, you know what I'm saying, feminist. Don't use the word bitch around me and all. She like really changed when she got to Hollywood. Jada Pinkett switched up. Jada Pinkett was like almost a Tupac in her essence. She was like a rider for real. So Jada like switched up on some Hollywood shit, but Jada Pinkett is beautiful, my nigga. Thin. I don't think she got a wrinkle on her face. She ain't got no hair on the top of her head and shit. I don't know what's up with that. She got a little scoop ball head and shit. Yeah, Jason Lyric, she was gorgeous. Yeah, Jada Pinkett is beautiful, my nigga. I can't really blame Will for getting with her back then. Like, nigga, she was gorgeous. Gorgeous, my nigga. But Jada Pinkett wasn't always like that. She changed. Again, Jada Pinkett was on like some revolutionary shit. Like, she used to be like real down to earth, kind of masculine a little bit too and shit. But she was from the hood, you know what I'm saying? But again, you know, people change when they get a couple dollars and shit, man. I don't think her and Will Smith was ever a good match. Jada Pinkett too rugged, man. I used to love that Maya Campbell. Yeah, she did look good and shit. Maya Campbell looked good. She got on that, you know what I mean, too and shit. Play with her nose a little bit. She played with the nose a little bit, man. Man, that lady from the Bernie Mac show was fine too, boy. Bernie Mac wife and shit. She's bad too. But yeah, shit crazy, man. Fucking Whitney was dyking it too, man. Whitney was fucking with men and women, man. Whitney crazy, man. I think she has some real demons, man. You dig? Y'all know who a lot of y'all remember Rosie Perez and shit, nigga. That's when you go back, my nigga. That was before J-Lo, my nigga. Rosie Perez, nigga. But yeah, Jones. Man, Rosie beautiful. I think she used to fuck with Tupac too. I think she used to fuck with one of them niggas. I think it was Pac. I think it was Pac and shit. I'll take Nia over Jada any day of the week. I don't think Nia Long aged well. When I watched The Best Man final chapters, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Jones. I wasn't attracted to Nia Long. I think Sanaa Lathan aged well. I think Regina Hall aged well. The other woman, I don't think Nia Long aging too well, my nigga. If something ain't right, she looking kind of saggy. For real, she just looking, shit is just kind of saggy. She look just lazy to me. I can't explain it. It's something just ain't calibrated with that. I wasn't really attracted, and I used to be the biggest Nia Long fan. I was like, yo, something ain't right with her, man. She looking kind of lazy, and her whole look and shit. So I don't know what's up with that. Real for real. I think she trying too hard. I don't know what's up with Nia Long, man. I don't think Nia Long is compatible, man, with a man. I think Nia Long is hard to get along with, my nigga. She just seemed like it. It's hard. I can't put my finger on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't put my finger on it, man. It just seemed like Nia Long. I'm not gonna say like she like a feminist, but she just don't seem like the type that's into relationship, word on the street, drugs. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't surprise me. Anything in Hollywood is you know what I mean, you finish. But yeah, I think Nia Long, my nigga, I can't picture her being a good wife. You know what I'm saying? I picture Nia Long the type that's just date for the rest of her life. She was engaged for like, you know what I mean, 5, 6 years. I'm like, you ain't never gonna get married and shit. I just think that's who she is. She seemed like she's very, you know, hot and cold. It's hard to explain. I can't. I just check her frequency, man. Like her frequency ain't right. It's the frequency and shit. But she was fine back in the day, though, man. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, she don't seem very nurturing. She just seemed very bland. I'm like, I don't know about you. Like, there's no seasoning on that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like once Nia Long get on the couch, she ain't really getting up. She really seemed like the type of shit. You did. Yeah, she just seemed like the type, my nigga. Yo, let's go check on this work, man. We gotta go check on some work. Let's go see what's shaking the bacon back here, man. I'm about to leave. Let's go check on some work, man. Hey, how you doing? I need my balls done. I think I'm gonna paint these walls dark gray. Wait till I get the floors in. Get the floors in. You know what I'm saying? The brown wood floors. We're gonna do the whole ceiling gonna be done over. Keeping these cabinets and shit. But selling this right here. This gotta go. Anybody looking for a sauna, you have it. But yeah. I'm actually about to leave. Never had contractors that work through the day. Like contractors, let me tell you a secret. Contractors, you gotta treat them like kids sometimes. Never had them that work through the day. Like you gotta be on top of them, like real talk, because they won't work. I've been fucked out of so much money dealing with contractors, man, and poor jobs, shit all fucked up. I'm telling you, man, get you some good contractors. If you find a good one, hold on to them, man. A lot of people think Mexicans still working. I'm trying to tell you, man, a lot of the Mexicans, they got caught up in the Democratic Party. They really ain't trying to work and shit, man. You pay them, they ain't coming to work. So you gotta find good contractors in life, man, because that shit is hard to find. I'm trying to tell you. So Just giving you niggas some quick advice, man. Contractors that have you up all night. They'll try to trade. They'll try to shade tree you, man. A lot of the Mexican contractors, they got some fuckery, man. And I seen that shit firsthand. Like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna leave y'all alone for a little while, man. Them niggas doing podcasts like the black man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Mexican niggas, all they want to do is podcast these days, man. Like, y'all niggas have a seat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know why black men think we need more podcasts and shit. It's just odd. I'm like, damn, niggas need more firefighters. Niggas need more police officers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need more doctors and nurses. Niggas be wanting to be podcasters. I'm like, you niggas is finished. That's what I'm saying. Shit be odd to me, dog. That should be odd to me, Jones. Niggas is walking around the world with a backpack and a microphone and a fucking camera. Black man finished. Black man fucking finished, man. Them niggas trying to be Varnell Hill. Anyway, I'm out, man. Let me get up out of here. I'm about to skedaddle. Peace.